All right, so in today's video, we are going to clean up this school area. It is a disaster and it's just kind of messy from us, living through summer, and the kids would still use some of the stuff that was up on the school area. So we just need to get this cleaned up and get it ready for our first day of school. Everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So school is going to start in another week and a half-ish and around Labor Day. So probably the day after Labor Day, we usually sit at the table and talk over what's gonna happen that week when it comes to school. I did put a video out on my Temu haul with my daughter-in-law on the things that I picked up for some fun stuff for Evelyn and some of the other kids, just get some random stuff on Temu. And then I also went over what I all did in Evelyn's area that we're gonna use this year for homeschooling. So you're gonna already see this if you guys have been watching. We're gonna do a little series of getting back into homeschooling and starting the year out with Evelyn in kindergarten. I did pull in a desk, and this is gonna be her work area for that. And I have this area that Lauren made this cubby a couple years ago because I needed an area for all their homeschool stuff to go in. I did use our snack area. This also was an area, but I have 7 kids continuously homeschooling, and that wasn't big enough for us. I also was using this cabinet right over there for homeschool stuff, and that also was a problem. But this right now is all the things that we would tie in with homeschool, but more like fun stuff. So we have activity books, we have games, we have like ABC bingo and all of that in there, like extra paper and color pencils and all of that. So this area is where all the kids put their cubbies. Evelyn has a cubby over here, but we also will be using this desk for her. And we have this area that I fixed up last year, and I got these containers from Walmart. So I have a lot of the stuff in mason jars. This is some stuff that I did in my last video on the things that I got from Walmart and stuff, Hobby Lobby. And the things that we're gonna tie in this year, it's just, a little random stuff, color pencils, some scented glue sticks, and some of the worksheets and stuff that Evelyn's gonna work on, and maybe even the twins this year. So the kids that are gonna be school this year is going to be Eli Hudson, which Hudson is gonna start high school this year. Eli has this year and another year, and he graduates. I have an 18-year-old that just graduated, and we just had his graduation party yesterday. I'll have a little clip of that soon, so I think you'll see that first, and then you'll see this one. So we have the 7 cubbies that are gonna be doing it. So, and then Miles, Declan, Nash, Lachlan, which Nash and Lachlan are twins, and they will be in 3rd grade this year. And then you got Evelyn, and she will be in kindergarten. So even though I had 7 last year, I have 7 again because Evelyn's starting this year. So that's exciting. But I do need to straighten this up because I have this next week, and then we are going to jump into school. So some of the things that we like to do on the first day of school is we like to decorate just a little bit. Last year we did a memory jar where we wrote some stuff down on the first day. I know we're going to go over that the first day. So this year we're going to go over what we wrote last year. So that's exciting. And then we'll see what else. Well, usually my first day of school is more relaxed just because it's so hard to get out of summer and then jump right back into school. So we always kind of, sit down and discuss some of the things.
We should do that thing again that we did at the first day of school, where we had a bunch of candy and stuff in the little jars.
What did we do?
I don't remember. We had candy on the first day of school.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we'll think of something. All right, so I'm gonna get started here. We're gonna clean this up. I'll probably take you along for the first day of school, and you guys can be part of that. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. I have this whole week to plan for that. But for right now, this area just needs to get straightened out. It doesn't have to be perfect. We got to get their school books in order, and that's pretty much it. So let's get started. All right, so we already started school. We are on the first week of school, and everything is going okay so far. So we are getting Evelyn started in kindergarten, and Nash and Lachlan are in 3rd grade this year. Declan is in 5th grade this year. Miles is in 7th grade, and then we have Hudson and Eli that are in high school, so 9th grade and 11th grade. So we use a lot of this stuff that is up on this area. I have a lot of new stuff up there that I got from my Temu haul and some stuff that I got from Walmart. I did a video on all of what I got. I'll list all of that down below, and you guys can go back and check out some of that stuff. But when it comes to homeschool, we usually have a lot of that on hand. I've been homeschooling now. It'll be 19 years this year. And you kind of learn on what you need and what things that you don't need for whatever year that you are on. So with Evelyn being in kindergarten and we still have some elementary grade kids, I like to have all the painting and stuff available for them to be able to play with. We have so many crafts and different things that I keep on hand, and I have been gifted through many people that has just blessed our family with multiple things when it comes to art stuff, paint and glue and paper and all that. So right here, I am putting Evelyn's work pages up here. Her desk has all her stuff in it. So we are just going with that for this year. So now I'm just kind of going over everything that I have in here. I have erasers, glue sticks, scissors, more glue, paint, timers, dry erase markers, permanent markers. What else do we have in here? Pens and pencils, tacks, and we have our corkboard up above, and then we have all of Evelyn's stuff right here, and that's everything. Okay, so I am finishing up the video that I just shared with cleaning up our homeschool area. We are on Friday. Well, tomorrow is going to be Friday, so that'll be our first weekend of homeschooling, and we are just getting everything organized. Usually the first week is super hard to get through, just kind of unwinding from the summer and trying to get organized when it comes to, you know, getting our mindset where it needs to be when it comes to school. And some of them kind of struggle with that for the first week, but that's okay. So we took it pretty easy this first couple days, and next week we are going to like dive deeper into everything. Nash, Lachlan, and Evelyn really need my help this year, so I have to focus on them. Eli and Hudson, we are getting set up in different programs. We're using the Discovery K-12, and we also are going to be using Switch on Schoolhouse if I can get it into the computer and working. I've used this for my older two, Victoria and Blaine, when they were in high school, and it worked out pretty well. I didn't like it for their first experience of schooling with it, but I think that Hudson and Eli will do very, very well with Switch on Schoolhouse and then using the Discovery K-12. I think using them both together, and then some math paperwork we're going to be doing also for this year. So with me doing homeschool for so many years, I know what I can do with my kids and how I can set it up to make the year go great. We need to do some more stuff with the little kids. For the elementary grade kids, I need to tie in more books through this year, but we will do that when the time comes. I got them all cursive books, so they are working on that this year. I usually do cursive really, really early in, maybe, I think it's like 1st grade I start doing that. So it's been 3 years for Nash and Lachlan, and then however many years that the other kids have been in. So I got them new books on Amazon for that. So I don't do anything special. I just make sure that the cursive books are to what I would like them to use. And that's pretty much everything that I do for that. If you guys have any questions on our subjects and stuff that we do and how we go about trying to pick them out for the year, just let me know in the comments down below, and I can kind of direct you guys and get you guys started with homeschooling if that's your interest. If you guys are just following along just to see how I keep our days going, that is awesome too. So I will share a lot of that with you guys through this, you know, next school year, but we also stay on my regular schedule when it comes to food and our lunches, our large family grocery, our large family breakfast. So I will put all of that in here. We are going to have some freezer meals and different things that are going to be coming up that I'm going to be recording soon, so that's exciting. But we are going to tie in some of our schooling this year and change it up just a little bit this year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, if you have any questions, just leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them. All right, so if you guys liked today's video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.